You know what else happened? Something big.
Yeah, yeah.
That time of year.
Yeah, yeah.
It's E3. But what else has been going on?
You know what? We have to talk about E3 a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think since everyone talks about E3, instead of going through big lists of this is what Sony did, this is what Microsoft did. What do you have any standouts?
Nothing stood out. Nothing stood out, but it was all good.
Yeah.
To me.
I think you're right.
There's specific games that I'm personally excited for. But I don't think anyone knocked it out of the park with like the big reveal, announcement for something and stole the show. Maybe certain I thought Bethesda had a good showing.
Yeah.
But I think it's just an overall consistent lineup of games rather than the game that is going to take everything. Although,
but I think that's kind of the way gaming is going. And it's funny that you said that, because I wrote separately, like my summary personal opinion on E3, that everything I saw 2018, is that I wrote that every good game that they showed at 2018 E3 looks like a Game of the Year AAA holy fucking shit game from a few years back.
yeah.
Like, it feels like they're getting to a point that gaming,
So
like,
we're plateauing.
AAA, everything is like really top notch now. Like,
Yeah.
like the gameplay and just even the motion capture is huge. Like, that's
Yeah.
a big thing that they're taking into account now, and voice acting and everything like that. It's just everything is polished. It's not like, there used to be games that were so great and everyone ignored, like, oh, it had shitty voice acting, but whatever. Like, everything is.
So it's like all the game
they put
companies
attention
have
to
the
it.
current state of game development down. They got it down. They all got
They
it
have
down.
it down.
They all have
Yeah,
their
they
shit that's super polished and they know how to do it.
Yeah.
So I guess
And
that's
I mean,
kind of, when you're in the twilight of a console generation, you figure out how to get the most out of all of it, and then it's time to. They might have to step up hardware again to really wow you at this point. I don't know.
And I was gonna say we've said it before, like countless times, how it's like it's good and bad, the sense that a game, the graphics and the fluidness and how polished it is and the cinematic feel, that stuff is so nice and welcoming to have today. But at the same time, yeah, it does kind of. It pulls away from some things because, like, you're a little bit more conditioned to what to expect and things like that. It's more like a play it safe thing because they know that mold and that model works. So, like, there's so much money and time invested into this stuff. They can't even risk it and fuck around with something different. And I think we're gonna have like our ups and downs with that. Like, we'll go through phases where we just kind of had one. We just kind of had I think the past couple of years there was a big break into like indie stuff, and then to get people to just kind of refresh from like games, go to something a little more reminding of like what they used to like about games, because everything played good, but it was feeling stale. But now I think they kind of got their shit together a little bit.